Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Muhammad Alu. Today I'm going to be talking about hookah. Hookah is not safer than cigarettes. A lot of people seem to think that cigarettes is worse and that hookah is a healthy alternative, and it actually isn't. And the reason for this is simple. One puff on one cigarette, you receive 1 milliliter of volume of smoke. One puff on hookah, you receive 50 milliliters, 50 times more of smoke on one inhalation of hookah.
It's safer than cigarettes, I'll tell you that. Because cigarettes, with all the stuff in cigarettes, at least that's like even more soothing to me, and it's without all the nicotine and rat poison and all that bad stuff.
It doesn't make sense. There is evidence that hookah smoke is harmful in the same ways that cigarette smoke is harmful.
Some believe the smoke is less harmful since it's filtered through water.
There is no evidence that the smoke passing through water filters it or removes any of the toxins.
A lot of people say, well, I'm smoking tobacco-free hookah, and that's somehow a healthier alternative. That's not actually the case. What causes heart disease is not the tobacco, it's the actual smoke. The smoke gets into your lungs, into your arteries, and that's what causes all of the problems. It causes that inflammatory process. The nicotine in the tobacco is just what keeps you addicted. It's a very addicting substance, the most addicting substance that we know on earth. It's more addicting than meth, heroin, crack, cocaine, all that stuff. It's nearly impossible to quit, and that's why we've been trying so hard to get people to quit. Now, if you look at this chart right here, you look at the contents of tar, nicotine, and carbon monoxide. If you look at 1 gram of cigarettes, 11.2 milligrams of tar versus 802. That's 1,000 times more, if not more than that. If you look at the nicotine content, you're looking at 0.7 versus almost 3 milligrams of nicotine. That's a whopping amount. Almost 3.5, 4 times more. If you look at the carbon monoxide, and this is what gives you that high or that very lightheaded type of feeling, causes mental confusion. You have 12.6 milligrams in a gram of cigarettes versus 143. So hookah is not a healthy alternative to cigarettes. It's actually a horrible entity in and of itself. It's not better for you than cigarettes. It's nearly impossible to quit. I spend nearly half my day trying to get patients to quit. The other thing that's very horrible about hookah is the amount of time that you waste. You spend hours smoking this thing, and if you calculate out how much smoke volume you receive in 1 hour of smoking hookah, it's as if you smoked 200 to 400 cigarettes, depending on how many puffs you take. And even if you're in the room and you don't actually inhale on the hookah, if you're just in the room and everyone else is smoking, 1 hour of hookah with you just sitting there is equivalent to smoking anywhere between 100 and 200 cigarettes. So it's not better for you. It's not the nicotine that's harmful. That's just what keeps you addicted. The problem with hookah and cigarettes in general is the actual smoke. The smoke is what's harmful. That's what causes the strokes. That's what causes heart disease, heart attacks, all that stuff. It's the smoke that's the problem. It doesn't matter if you're smoking 2 apples or mangoes or whatever flavor of the month it might be. It's the smoke that's actually dangerous for you. I can't stress that enough. And I hope that you take this home and share it with other people. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm glad to have joined you today on this episode of Concise Advice.